Ta-da! Look, I haven't sold it, I haven't scrapped it, I haven't crashed it yet. Thankfully, it's been in my possession all this time. You just haven't seen much of it in 2021, which I apologise for. I received quite a few comments saying, "Where is it? What are you doing with it?" Well, it's here. I just haven't spent that much time on it. You'll probably know if you follow the channel at all that I've been supercharging the MX-5, which has taken the majority, if not all, footage from 2022 has been, from 2021 has been related to the MX-5. May or may not have been the best move for the channel. I don't think that many people are interested in it. I think it's clear that people came to the channel in the first place because of the classic Ford stuff and this car. So 2022, I guarantee it, you are going to see more of this thing. So to prove it to you, I've actually been buying some parts. So we've got some bits over here which I just want to run through with you guys, show you what I've been getting. First box at the top here, this is from Burton Power, and I'll start with probably the most boring parts, and that is rear wheel bearings. So I've got a pair of SKF rear wheel bearings. Now these are as close to OEM as you're going to get. In fact, I think they are regarded as OEM because I think this is what Ford fitted out of the factory, and it's what I was advised to do because you may or may not know, it's quite unusual, this car being a really early 1600 Mark III originally. It's actually running the English axle, not the Atlas axle, which the majority of Capris have under them. The English axle is not regarded to be as strong as the Atlas axle, but I've always quite liked its charm, and it has more ratios, and it's easier to swap the ratios in the English axle than it is the Atlas axle, so I've stuck with it. But one of the really weak points about this axle is the half shafts, especially in the wider variant, which this English axle is. So what I've done is I've swapped in a set of Atlas half shafts. So this is now an English axle running Atlas half shafts, and when I swapped over, I had to use rear wheel bearings for the English axle, and I, against everyone's advice, decided to cheap out and buy a Chinese variation of these wheel bearings, which you can tell when they're the Chinese variant because this outer casing on the bearing here has an O-ring in it. It has a little machined groove around here with an O-ring, and that is meant to seal inside the axle when you press it in, because obviously they're not made to such a tight tolerance as these are. Well, I destroyed those O-rings when I fit it, and then I fit another set of O-rings, and then it leaked, and you go to the track and you do a session, then you drive in the pits, and oh, I can smell gear oil again, and you look at the back wheel and you've got a pool of gear oil in the bottom of the wheel. So to be honest, I just got fed up with them. So in the very near future, I'm going to be removing these half shafts again, and we'll be fitting those rear wheel bearings in that box there, which I'll probably do a tech tip on because it's quite an interesting process, is fitting rear wheel bearings to half shafts. So if that's something you want to see, I'm asking you, I'm probably just going to do it anyway. So tech tip coming up, rear wheel bearings on a Ford Capri, applicable to any solid axle classic Ford, I guess, or any solid axle car for that matter. Secondly, what I'm going to get to, which is in the box, you've probably seen it, not done the best job of hiding that, but we've got some adjustable track control arms for the front of the car, because this car, it handles brilliantly for what it is. People just really seem to enjoy the way this car drives, but if I was to criticize one thing about it, it would be turn-in. I know when I followed Steve over at Zaxpeed TV, hello Steve, in his Escort, he just seems to be able to get turned in a lot quicker than I can. You might argue it's because he's driving an Escort, not a Capri, but I like to think it's because I can't dial any camber into the front of my car and he can. So I've gone out and I've bought some adjustable track control arms for the front, so we can dial in a bit of camber into the car, and hopefully that might just improve turn-in a little bit. We'll see. So that's, obviously I've got a pair of them. I've also got some track control arm ball joint boots, some Ford ones, because I always find the ones that come on these things, I don't know about the Burton ones, but these, 6 months and they'll split. I can't say that, I've not ordered a set of arms off Burton before, so I can't tell. Obviously I'm not going to start slating these when I don't know the quality of these, but the ones I've used in the past, 6 months, 12 months, you're replacing boots again. So just in case that happens, I've got a set of OEM Ford ones here, which I'm imagining hopefully will last longer. So that is everything I've got in this box. So let's move on to probably the most exciting thing is I've got some new wheels for the car. You might hate this because I get a lot of people loving the banded steels, and I've run these for 3 or 4 years now maybe. People love these wheels. I love them. I do. I get bored, and I think it might be time to swap them out. I say think, I know, because I've just gone and bought 4 more wheels. So let me show you what I've got. I'll just get this box out of the way. So these are from John Brown Wheels, and these ones are their version of the super light wheel. And I think these are going to look sweet. There we go. So they are 7-inch wide, offset I think about -7, and I think they just look really cool. I've always liked them on the Capri, so that's what I've gone with. 4 of those. So next job, obviously I need to get the tyres off these things. I'm going to take that to where I always take all my tyre related stuff, to Sherburn Rubber. Hello Brian, if you're watching. So he's going to be getting these maybe tomorrow, and then swapping the old Toyo R888Rs onto those 4 wheels there. So I will update these little jobs as I see fit. If you like these sort of quick update videos on what's going on with the car, I will do more of them, and then also we can do some tech tips as well, because we've got some more parts obviously to throw at this thing. So that's where we are. I just wanted to update you guys on what I'm doing with the car, to let you know that it's not been utterly neglected. Well, it's been quite neglected this year, but it's not going to be neglected anymore, and you're going to see more of it in 2022. So there you go. All that's left to say, I guess, is Merry Christmas, because we're not far off now, and have a good new year. And in 2022, like I say, I hope you're ready for a bit more Capri footage. Thanks. See you in 2022.